And for more on tourism concerns across Europe, as well as the growing protests against travelers, I'm joined by Stephen Scott. He's the CEO of Travel Hub 365, a luxury travel agency. Stephen, thanks so much for coming on with us.
Hello, Karina. Thank you for having me.
So first of all, what's driving this recent surge in tourism across Europe?
Yes, we have a situation where we are in the midst of the revenge travel season, where all of the customers and guests and travelers from around the world want to get back out and see the sights again. And that is actually being combined with a drop in tourism for the United States. So guests from all over the world are truly trying to find that amazing destination they haven't thought of because they are starting to slow their travel from the United States. So that's only going to put more pressure on these destinations that have already been working very hard to combat over-tourism. And so guests that are really looking to try and find that special thing may find out that the destination they've arrived to is special to thousands of other people as well.
Are you surprised by the amount of resentment that you're seeing, and how is this over-tourism affecting local communities, housing, and infrastructure as well?
Yes, what we find from a luxury travel standpoint is that the customers want to know that they'll feel welcome and that they're not putting any further impact on a destination. And that can be hard to, talk through with the guests because truly everywhere is having that issue across Europe. And so we're starting to see that in destinations that can normally handle the travel. But we also are starting to see things spread into the communities instead of just simply in those city centers. So, companies like Airbnb can exasperate those types of situations because now you're bringing more and more tourists into a local neighborhood, which can put pressure on electrical grids, on water systems, on garbage disposal. All of those different things can start to put pressure on a community. But the most recent issues have been on communities that are just trying to ensure that they have proper housing and affordable housing for their community instead of simply for people who will be in town for a couple of days just to run around town.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a primary concern for so many of the residents in that area. And just staying on Europe, what then are the steps that countries like Italy, Spain, and France are taking to limit the number of visitors? Are there new sort of taxes or entry fees or tourist caps?
Yes, there are small taxes that are happening in key destinations that we've mentioned before, such as Venice. But Barcelona is certainly starting to take deeper steps. Spain is an incredible destination, and I even feel bad talking about them now because it's such a flashpoint right now for tourism. But when you know that there are great places to go to, then those places are going to start to impact more on what they're going to do to reduce tourism. So some things are anywhere from lower taxes or a reduction in the amount of guests that are entering particular museums or locations. I was just working on travel for a guest this week for Paris, definitely during Bastille Day of all days, and trying to get access to the Eiffel Tower to go up was a challenge. And so you're going to find moments where things that used to be easy to get to will be reduced in the amount of people that can actually access it at any point in time over the next number of months.
So then how are local residents responding to the government measures? Are they satisfied? Is enough being done by their estimation?
I do not see that they are satisfied just yet. We will continue to have an increase in tourism because of the reduction in tourism going into the United States. That means people are going to start going other places. And those other places, as much as you could say, great, they would love tourism, but over-tourism is a problem. It's a negative effect. So we have to be responsible in how we pick our destinations. We have to be looking for travel advisor support to be able to help you to understand what's happening in those different destinations. And we do have to keep track of the news because we still need to ensure that we are supporting those local communities, supporting the people who are helping us in those destinations. And of course, you want it to be authentic when you get there.
Now, where are some of these other destinations that visitors might be able to explore, particularly if they're turning away from visiting the U.S.? Perhaps Europe isn't as welcoming. It's definitely very expensive. Where else can they consider?
Yes, a destination like Bali and Thailand actually have had a recent downturn in travel from some major destinations that travel in there. So now is actually a great time to find availability and great pricing to those destinations, in the Philippines as well. But you also have incredible destinations that can accommodate many more people, and that would be a safari. It can be unattainable for some, but it is a destination that would love to have more visitors to come down and experience more about what is happening in Kenya and Tanzania and around the world.